Okay, so we gotta talk because Disney screwed up big time. I just got done watching the first two episodes of Skeleton Crew, and I just want to preface this with the fact that I'm usually very open-minded. I have been able to accept all sorts of weird, new, even the woke crap from the likes of Star Wars, Star Trek, Marvel. But now and going back to Star Trek for a second, even Star Trek Prodigy is a million times better than what Disney's put out with this. I can't tell if this is really meant to be a kid show or a show that just happens to be about kids. And I thought it was going to be something that took place in the High Republic era. Maybe I had this confused with something else. But so there is some good stuff about it. I don't exactly hate all of it. But yeah, Disney. This is proof that Disney has completely forgotten the roots of Star Wars, what Star Wars is for. There is no. They absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. I hope George Lucas buys it back. There's talk about it. Hope it happens. I don't think it will, but you never know. So I don't know. Like what do we do, right? So the premise of this whole show is just weird to me because you've got these kids on this planet. Aten, some hidden gem in the whole galaxy that nobody knows about. And why? Help me understand why that was going to be a good plot point. I'm still going to watch the show. I'm still going to give it the fair chance that it probably doesn't deserve. But after the first two episodes, the fact that they introduce a Jedi at the end of the second episode still doesn't make it any better. I know that a lot of the story has been talked about and a lot of the preview material that's been out for the last few months. And, I get it. There's these four kids on a ship with a Jedi, and this shows about their adventures, and I just don't understand why are they leaning so heavy into the kid stuff. I mean, when I first saw what the streets of Aten looked like, it literally looks just like something that would be in our world, but with nicer technology. There is no, they're literally just showing us what the Star Wars version of, I don't know, New York City maybe? But, I felt more like the suburbs of something. But the point is this. This was not, they're not off to a good start with this at all. I don't know what Disney is doing. I held back for the last couple of weeks before, to read online and see what other people were saying about it. Just because I thought I'd try that. Because usually I hop on a show right when it comes out, give my own. But look, I like The Acolyte. A lot of people hated The Acolyte. I like The Acolyte. I think The Acolyte was very interesting just because of the time that it was in. But I don't know what on God's green earth they thought. It doesn't seem like something that kids would watch, for one. I could be wrong, but most of the stuff that they put out that's directly for kids. It's usually animated. It's usually more lighthearted. But they've made this one to where it uses the same cinematography and animation that they use for the movies and the adult shows, right? You know, like Mandalorian, just the live action stuff. It looks consistently like Star Wars, true, but they're no, this isn't Star Wars. Like these are people on literally a backwater planet that hid from the Empire and haven't probably had any inkling that the Empire was ever a thing. And that's kind of that, because all of their on it and their whole purpose, you know, if you will, maybe it's like a religion, I don't know, but they believe in this great work. And if you look into what they mean by great work, you'll find out that this is stuff that happened long before the Old Republic. This was all High Republic stuff. And that's not something that I like very well. They're just pulling this thing out of nowhere. Oh yeah, here's this planet that's been out of it, completely away. They don't know anything since the High Republic. These people don't know anything that happened in any of the Star Wars that we have watched. These kids just found an old ship that crashed that somehow wasn't supposed to be there, but it got right through it. Reading online, and maybe they mentioned it in the show, something about a path drive. And I don't know what that is or how that works, but that's probably how it got past the barrier that they were, you know, that shields their planet, hides it from the rest of the world, or the universe rather. And I just have trouble. I have trouble with this one. I really do. Like, they're pulling something literally out of their asses. That's what they did with this. I don't really see anything yet that falls under the, you know, the category of woke or anything like that. So I don't see any of that in the first two episodes, but what I see is a horrible idea that should have never made it past the approval desk of whoever approves these scripts and these concepts. Like, this is somebody trying to crash Star Wars, and they're doing a damn good job of it. And I just can't. Like, I'm gonna watch. Like I said, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see just what it is that, you know, that comes out with it. But now, Disney, you screwed up. And this show is not going to save the franchise. It's probably going to make it worse. You want to know what's going to fix the franchise problem? A really good idea? Like, I don't know. Listen to the fans. We want a season 2 of Obi-Wan. That would be awesome. Keep producing The Mandalorian as a TV show. I don't know how I feel that they're making it into a movie, but that's going to be another video in and of itself. So, but yep, I just had to come on and piss and moan about Skeleton Crew because this, yeah, I don't know how they're going to save this whole series. I'm hoping that they're not trying to push another season of this. If they can make Obi-Wan a one-season wonder, then they can certainly make this one a one-season wonder too. Now, I don't want to see something that looks like a place that you or I might live in if we had hover cars. I don't want to see it. This is dumb. All right, guys.